I would want Dave to know that it's been awesome to watch him grow and expand his leadership influence throughout the years. And he is a hardworking person. He has a strong belief. He values people. He cares about kids. And he genuinely wants people to succeed, whether it's students or staff. And I would want Dave to know that he is so deserving, and he should feel very honored to be recognized as the Missouri Superintendent of the Year.
Not only we recognize it, but he's Superintendent of the Year. And so this is just one way we can say thank you, congratulations. We are so thankful to have you in our district. It feels like we're fighting the good fight, and he's pushing us to do that.
He genuinely cares for everybody he comes in contact with. He takes every opportunity he can to ask me how personally I'm doing and the family's doing and what the family's doing that weekend. So, it's not just about work all the time, but it's about just, investing in all of us in the system as people.
I think we all grow in our leadership. Probably what I see about him is, his confidence in his leadership skills. He is willing to step up and say the hard things. We were just in a conversation a week or so ago with the State Department, and Dave was one of the folks that were brave enough to step up and really represent the thoughts of all the districts that were on the call. So I think he has confidence about what he knows and what he believes, and that's just the word, and that's so important as a superintendent to lead in that kind of manner.
I use this phrase a lot when it comes to people in athletics and in education and just in general. I think Dave's just simply a guy who gets it. He gets the big picture. He understands the importance of academics. He understands the importance of building a culture, whether it's in your school or whether it's in your entire district. He understands the importance that athletics and activities play in that process, and he's just a get-it guy. Well, I guess what I would say as far as a story, and just I know something that meant a lot to me and my family. During the time I was at Kickapoo and then left even Kickapoo for a short time, during that time period, my first wife passed away. And Dave was one of the first guys to reach out. He was one of the first guys to be there for myself and my sons. And it was during that process that then he hired me to be an administrator at Kickapoo. And I just remember how much that meant to me, knowing that he was there for me and my family during a very tough time.
Dave begins with the end in mind. He understands the importance of school, not just the importance of learning to read and to write and to do math, but that school is not just academics, it's educational.
I think the first thing that jumps out to me when you ask me what does Dave do that I would hope that future educators and leaders would grab onto would be his belief. He's got a strong belief that people are good and kids are good and that we can make a difference. And so I think you see that now in the way that he advocates for the Success Ready Student Network and some of the changes that are happening within the Lebanon district associated with that, which I think are just outstanding, because education can't stay the same for years and years and years when everything around us is changing. And so how do we believe in our kids? How do we believe in our staff? How do we believe in our community? And Dave has a very strong belief perspective. And I would hope that new teachers and new leaders see that, hear that, and are able to emulate that in the future to keep growing and changing with the times.
He has so much still to give, and I would just highly recommend for him to keep thinking about ways to keep giving. I'm a lot older than Dave, and I hope he models kind of the way that I continue to give forward. I mean, I retired like 15 years ago and still feel like I have the passion to support and make education better, and I just want him to keep giving. Don't stop. We need his voice, we need his work, we need his passion, and he's just a really good guy. just someone that you want to call a good friend.
Well, he's just shown me how important this line of work is. Like, we are working for kids every single day, and it's not about us. Like, we're trying to build this for our kids' future, and so that's what has made me excited. He's motivated me. I'm like, this is for the next generation of our community. I want to be surrounded by awesome people who are excited about work, and I just feel like if I'm excited about my work, other people will be in the future too.
Hey, I get a hug too. All right, I like that. Hey there. Thank you. Hope you have a wonderful day. Here we go. Sebastian, we have been waiting all summer for you, brother. Good job. You guys are so important in that she wants to help each of you read and write and do math really well. And so you guys are so lucky to have a great person like Mrs. Inman as your teacher. And so first grade is going to be awesome. Are you guys having fun so far? Yeah, I bet. You really are so lucky to have her as your teacher.